impeachment process hearings. It's not an inquiry anymore, is it?
Is
it still an inquiry?
I don't know if it's an inquiry, but I hear impeachment proceedings.
Proceedings, yes. You know what? I don't want to be like the negative Nelly of shit, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Nope.
I don't think it's going to happen. And it's not obviously because they don't have enough evidence. Because, I mean, Trump is Trump. Dude, Trump, dude.
He can't,
you know what?
He can't catch an L. He cannot catch an L.
Yo, here's the thing, bro. And I don't even know. I'm confused. Like, I'm beside myself. I don't know. Is he a genius or is he a fucking idiot?
Or is it some kind of powerful, force of energy, of positivity, not positivity, but luck just surround him? Because
I don't know.
What kills me is why now? Why now? Like, I don't get how the Mueller probe was not enough. What you got out of the Mueller probe was powerful men not only being fucking found guilty or indicted, but pleading guilty. I'm not even worried about the punishment of Paul Manafort.
Yeah.
Michael Cohen. I forget the general, but like a fucking really high-ranked general. Another Michael Duke.
Wasn't he like state secretary of state?
Yeah, and he caught that out because he lied to the VP about it. So you have three guys right there. Then Roger Stone.
Oh, that was sweet.
Roger Stone is actually a very big, is in cahoots with one of LOA's biggest topics, Alex Jones. So the president's top private right-hand man is in bed with a conspiracy there. And it's just like these guys were all found guilty on what? Lying to federal investigators. Lying for what? Lying for Trump. How does that not implicate him one way or another?
That's what I don't get. Dude, even with what's going on now with Sondland.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. This dude, he's like, and you know what? I mean, and like I said, I don't take sides or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think Republican or Democrat, it's still a shit show. But Republicans, man, that's some ride or die shit though. That's my motherfucking president.
That can be said.
I'm riding. Yo, that's loyalty like a motherfucker. I'll give the Republicans that shit. Cause, dude, they were like, yeah, well, I mean, he didn't actually say that he's going to withhold the aid for that, but like Sondland, a smart, educated man, he's like, I put 2 and 2 together, it makes 4. And Nunes and all the other senators, he's like, so he didn't really say it.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, you can, dude. I didn't read the transcripts, but they were stating back the transcripts in regards to what Trump was saying. Like, talk to Giuliani. Giuliani's walking shit show.
Yeah. And he's another one that's like, well, is he a genius or is he a fucking moron?
Nah. I don't know.
To me, the whole thing is, why now with the whole Ukraine thing? I don't get that. I feel like.
What do you mean why now? It's relevant, right? Like it happened.
It happened, but it's
it kind of didn't happen like yesterday.
I can't get away. Before this was even made public, before we knew about it about a month and a half or 2 months ago, I was still not mortified, but I was still scratching my head at the idea. It's like, how can you not think he's some kind of dirty with all those major players we just talked about that got found guilty or pled guilty for lying to him? How is there not some kind of implication?
All major players for him.
And I like the joke of, if Trump really wanted to see Hillary Clinton in jail, he should have gave her a job. Yeah. But I'm weary of any move that the Democrats do now, and it's just like.
What do you mean? You mean Leary?
Pelosi was like a few months ago. This isn't even a question. We're not going to attempt to impeach Trump.
Yeah, because
did she give him the pressure? Did she give him the pressure, or did she really see this as a substantial piece of?
I think
because to me this is probably I'm saying there's bullshit going on there, but I feel like it's the most irrelevant piece of bullshit we've seen so far.
I think that in regards to Pelosi, she looked at it as like, in the beginning, she was not in support of any impeachment because she was like, this is going to be a waste of time, or it's just going to be more of a distraction because the way Trump goes, man, every fucking day, whether it's coming from his mouth or whether it's something he's saying or whether it's a leak, it's just always a shit show with him. So she's like, we don't need more shit shows. But then it got to the point where, like, that quid pro quo, the whistleblower, the shit got to the point where, like, you know what? I'm thinking she thought they had something that'll stick.
Yeah.
But Trump, man, that motherfucker is like fucking, I don't know, dude. He's like Mayweather in the fucking ring, bro. He don't take a punch.
He can't catch a loss.
And here's the thing that gets me. It's like his responses to everything. That's what I'm thinking. It's like this dude he has to be a genius on the low. Not genius, but like he's real smart. Yeah. Not with his, he answers shit like a fucking child, almost. Not a child, but like just a bullshitter. Dude, you can see his bullshit. But he still got like the Bible thumpers going for him. His base, look, man, I think we know his base, he could do anything. And his base is gonna be like, no, we're for Trump. So, I mean, like, we can't change that. I don't even get mad at his base because, like, you're not gonna change your minds. So let him be. It's everybody else. Like, I love it when the liberals just get so upset. I listen to NPR almost every morning, and some people will call in, some people will defend Trump to death. And then some people are just like, I don't understand why this and that. And it's come to the point where it's so polarized. It's like, bro.
We've made our decisions as people, how we feel about them, no matter where you are.
Yeah.
And there is no one at this point that I feel like is like, you're going to change their mind or make their mind.
No. It's either you hate Trump or you don't hate Trump. Or you love Trump, rather.
And it's just like, then you get to it, and it's just like, this is happening at such a crucial time, too, with the elections and this and that.
Coming up.
We've yet to see a serious fucking candidate that's going to swing over independent and moderate voters. Joe Biden could do it, but he's just being Joe Biden. And it's just like, who this whole fucking Ukraine thing is circling around.
Yeah.
And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. We can't get it together here.
Who's we? Democrats? They can't.
Us as a nation. This is like, I can't see democracy, American democracy, bouncing back from this. This would be as romanticized, I think, is that at the end of the day, we're going to sit back as liberals and be like, we created cancel culture because we didn't have our head on straight, because we didn't know what to do when Trump got elected.
His dog, by the way.
And then Republicans are going to say, we defended Trump and he is not someone of our values, but that was our president. But we need to, us as conservatives have always been a party of right and wrong. That, to me, is the most romanticized thing that could happen. There's no way to bounce back from this. It can only get worse.
I agree.
I don't know what can happen.
I don't know, man. I'm a spectator watching the show, and I love the way people tell me, "Well, you have to vote this year. I mean, you have to vote next year." I'm like, I'll leave that to you. He's like, "You're the reason why Trump was in the office the first time." Yeah. I'm like, "Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks." But
imagine if LOA had that much power.
Right.
LOA didn't vote.
Trump's in office. Here's the thing, too, though. It's
behold the power of us.
Here's the thing, too. It's like, as an American citizen, right? I have the right to vote. I also have the right to not vote.
Thank you.
So where are we going with this? It's like, and we're like, oh well, if you don't vote, then you can't say anything. No, it doesn't work like that. I can still have an opinion. I just don't believe in either sides. I told one friend of mine was devastated. I love these liberals. I told him last time I voted was for
Reagan.
Fuck you.
No, you weren't old enough to vote then.
Last time I voted was it was Gore and Bush. where Florida won. They shaved the belly too.
Shaved the belly to fix it.
Just like my cat. So he was shocked. He was devastated. He's like, "You didn't vote for Obama?" I'm like, "Look at that. He was president anyway." I'm like, what big deal does it make in Massachusetts, where that's where my vote only counts, and this is a Democratic state?
It really gives. There's zero fucks made if you vote unless you live in Florida, Ohio, Iowa, or some other shit.
Yeah, one of those so-called swing states or whatever. Yeah,
and it's just like I've had the audacity of fucking liberals and conservatives being like, "Well, you didn't vote, so you can complain." I go, really? Let me ask you what. I can't complain because I didn't vote. Let me ask, what did you base your vote off of? Both liberals and conservatives. Well, I voted for the lesser of two evils. So you took this fucking sacred thing, the so-called sacred thing of a vote, and you basically settled for, well, it's not great, but I'll take it over this one. How sacred is your vote if that's what you did with it?
Right?
Fuck you.
The lesser of two evils. Yeah.
So don't tell me I don't have a right to
so it's like
spectate and commentate because I didn't participate.
You've given up. You've settled, basically.
Right.
You've settled for the lesser of two evils. Right. So you're willing to take an evil because the other evil is worse.
Right. And so it's like, if I'm like, no, neither of these assholes are worth my fucking Tuesday night.
Exactly.
Isn't that holding my vote more accountable?
That's what I'm saying. Well, your vote doesn't mean anything now. Yeah. Well, good, because those two fuckers don't mean anything to me. Right. The lesser of two evils. Get the fuck out of here.
They both have foundations named after them that are completely corrupt. And it's just like, listen, the one thing that I will give conservatives is certainly not politically, because I can't think of one good conservative. Like Lindsey Graham, Mitch McConnell, the biggest snakes that know how to... That are completely out there for self-preservation, right? I can't think of many liberals that I'll give comments to, but what I will give conservative people culturally is they do get canceled a lot more than us liberals. But it's just like, this whole thing where it's like uniting. Did I tell you that time where I'm like, damn it, I could unite this country just being a fucking asshole. Did I ever tell you that one before Trump was even president?
No.
Downtown during the Rotary when he was down in Lowell. And I knew the son of a bitch was there. Yeah. And I got the Bernie people and the Trump people calling me a piece of shit.
You in the car, you yelled something out.
And then all the cops like, oh, Jesus Christ. You know, everyone's just mad at me. And I'm like, I got that kind of power in the city? Well, good for me. I made you that upset, huh? Why don't you guys get together and have a drink and talk about how much of a fucking cunt I am? Like, it's... and it's just like, it's things like this where it's just like... You're going to let someone... You can unite on that idea that you're going to let someone get you that mad of something they did or didn't do. A liberal and a conservative mad at the same person for not taking one of their sides.
Like I tell my people, man, I got no dog in the race. They're like, no, how dare you? I'm like, dude, if, you know what? You can make the argument of go vote for your selectmen. So go vote for your what county officials and whatnot. Yeah. Then I would be like, you know what? I really don't have anything to argue against that. It is what it is, right? So like, yeah, maybe I should do that. But don't tell me that I've got a dog in the race here. Oh, it's just for the future. I'm like, what? For the future? I'm like, I know what the process is for, but it was like, don't you see how many people, who is it? Oh, I love this one. Don't you see how many judges Trump put in place? Yeah, okay. So what does that translate from my vote? Let's say I did vote. How is that going to stop Trump from doing any of this? It's like, yeah, if I'm in Ohio, was it Pennsylvania, Florida, cool. Tell me that shit. But don't tell me that for some reason, you sound like a preacher. You sound like religion, man. Because of the fact that, oh, you didn't vote. You didn't make that shit. I'm like, dude, man, miss me with that shit. I'm sorry.
So back to you originally wanted to talk about the impeachment. What do you got to say about the impeachment proceedings?
I love it, man. It's better than fucking TV, bro. I mean, it's on TV, but it's better than like series and everything. Oh man, and like some of the things that's just going on when you have Sondland. Sondland was entertaining. I liked him. Sondland was like, I'll throw everybody under the fucking bus. Did you listen to the hearings at all? His testimony?
What was the deal with that? Because that was this big thing. Like, what a dick.
No, he's not a dick. He was like, dude, this is what happened. So Sondland basically, and I thought he was an ambassador in Ukraine or to Ukraine. No, he's like an ambassador to like the European Union, the EU.
Yeah.
So basically, it was him, Rick Perry, and I forget the other guy's name. The guy that's in charge of Trump's cabinet. I forget his name. Vindman? No, Vindman was another person. That's why. So basically, they came together to figure out this Ukraine situation. All right? And Trump is like, yeah, you guys are going to figure that out, work stuff out, but I got my guy coming down there, and he's going to take care of things. You talk to him. So this is like Trump. This is like Trump is like the mob member. You know, the mob member never...
I got a guy.
Yeah, he never talks about anything directly, but my guy's going to come and take care of it. His fucking guy is New York. Giuliani. Right? So Giuliani comes down, and Giuliani's like, yeah, we're going to take care of this stuff. We need that quid pro quo. And Sondland's like, okay, well... Sondland's just like, all right, so the quid pro quo, I understand. Sondland's like, all right, so this is what the president wants. This is what I'm going to do. Nobody wanted Giuliani in the mix because it's like, what the fuck's this guy doing here? And Giuliani, meanwhile, he's got two henchmen trying to work shit.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah. You saw those guys?
Yeah.
They look like Simpson characters. Yeah. So he's got them working behind the scenes. And then, so now when shit hits the fan, Sondland's like, Trump told me, dude, Trump told me to talk to Giuliani. So I spoke to Giuliani, and this is what he said. And then the funniest thing was Sondland, like the people that he was working with, like the people on his the people with his not his committee, but the people that he was working with. I feel like I'm not doing his justice. Was that a button that he took from the dog? I mean, from the teddy bear already?
He ripped its nose off, I think.
Good boy. Oh, good girl.
Yeah, so anyway, go on.
Another one.
What else? Keep going.
So, basically, they were all saying like, well, this is what Sondland said. He was on the phone with Trump. Trump was that loud where they could hear the conversation while he was, and he didn't have the phone close to his ear because Trump was that loud, right? So now, with all of this being said, he's talking to him and he's talking to him just casually because he's the boss. He's like, yeah, fucking Trump. Trump doesn't care about the Ukrainians. He's thinking about bigger things, which is the Biden investigation. And I always forget the name of the company. I want to say Bismarcky, but it's not the name of the company.
But you say he's just a friend. Oh!
So he's saying all of this, and now they're asking him, well, this is what your colleagues are saying that you said, like their own testimonies. Yeah. Like, did you say that? He's like, I don't have my notes with me. I don't have my emails so that I could go back. It was like, first thing he was like, he never takes notes. So why would you
take notes about what you told someone?
Exactly. But
I don't understand these fucking things.
How could your emails help your recollection, though?
Yeah.
Because they weren't notes that you take because you don't take notes. But he was like, I don't recall, but if that's what they said I said, then I have no reason to disagree. So it's like, damn.
So did Republicans go hard on him?
Republicans went hard, but they went hard in a different way. Sandal number 2.
But I can't.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Number 1's done already. So they went hard on him, but they really didn't because they couldn't. It's not like he was against Trump. All he was saying is like, this is what the fuck happened. Right. So the Republicans, here's the thing with the Republicans, they were looking at it like, well, at any point, you never said Trump told you. That's what they're going on, man. They're going on, Trump never said this and that, which any boss is never going to say that. He's going to convey it to you, but he's never going to say it. And that's why he's got Giuliani, the middleman. And Giuliani today, I was reading an article, Giuliani's talking about, oh, if they try to throw me under the bus or anything like that, I've got all the evidence in my safe. It's like, what? And then he had to make another statement to correct what he was saying. He was like, what I meant by that was
I think he does it on purpose.
I have Biden's. Oh yeah,
because he's a gaffe machine.
Yeah. He
on the worst shit.
But like, is that genius of him, or is he just a gaffe machine?
The whole thing, like the little I've paid attention to this was when that lady Hill came in.
Yeah.
And some Democrats well, at the time, this was all in the presence of not now, but he said convicted felon Roger Stone, who was on the Alex Jones show Infowars. And I'm like, I was surprised this hasn't come up years ago, the association with Alex Jones, like I was saying earlier. I think she's like, well, he wasn't a convicted felon at the time, but yeah, you're right. like just like the dumb fucking shit. Like calling him a convict was gonna like throwing these adjectives out is just such I don't know what a kangaroo court is, but this is it.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever seen a kangaroo get in a fight?
You sent me that shit.
Oh my god, I found that GIF and I've been watching it all.
I can't stand your GIFs, man.
Yeah.
That Santa Claus GIF, I'm disgusted with it. It was hilarious the first time I saw it. But now you just send it for no reason. I think you send it just to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
I was like, why does he keep on sending this
the little kid
violent
fucking sucking him out?
And then the fucking kangaroo GIF, the kangaroo got in a fight with the referee. Poor thing doesn't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
it just knows to punch.
They're incredible fighters.
They're not supposed to be.
No. So I find it funny when they kick the shit out of a person because good, you deserve it. No. You fucking.
They're cheating though. They got boxing gloves, but that shit'll fucking.
See how fast he punched that ref though? It was wait, did he even move his fist?
It's they had the nerve to try to the refs almost try to explain to him.
Yeah,
I'm like, he's a fucking animal, dude. He's like, you next? So with Sondland, and we'll shut it off here because we're going on rants. My favorite part was Sondland. Sondland brought his name up 4 times during the hearing. And I was like, why is he bringing his name up? A$AP Rocky.
Yes! Yes!
Because I guess that was the situation.
There's no way I heard that.
Yeah.
But Trump is interested in freeing him in Sweden or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No, but that was it. He kept on bringing up A$AP Rocky that's why I remember the situation.
Because
that was the same situation during the A$AP Rocky.
Why is A$AP Rocky...
You're giving A$AP Rocky so much press time right now. So much attention right now, and A$AP Rocky's he's got to have a song coming out.
How did A$AP Rocky
saying my name
find his way into fucking Trump's eye? I'll never get that. I don't know if it was through Kanye or what, but how the fuck did A$AP Rocky find his way? There are 2 rappers that are I
think it's random. You know Trump, man. Trump's just listening to shit. I think it was just random. He's like, what? He's over there in Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh, tell Sweden it'd be a good idea to just give him back. Which I don't know why he would give a
fuck.
fuck.
Why would he give a fuck? That's my big thing. But.
Black vote, maybe, I don't know.
Are black people really you know what? If he gets A$AP out of this, we're
to be honest, with my
an ulterior motive.
My clique of old school Haitians, a lot of old school Haitians, they're for Trump, man.
I got a neighbor that I grew up with is Puerto Rican. He's got a fucking Trump flag in his front yard.
A Trump flag?
Whatever it is. Keep Trump America great or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, okay, one of those.
Yeah. So.
Hey, to each his own, man. But you know what? The Haitians, though, a lot of them, they go with the, whether it's rumors, propaganda, or whether it's just fact of how the Clinton Foundation just fucked over Haiti. Mm-hmm. It's them. It's the lesser of 2 evils, like Trump. But I'm like, okay.
Hey, man,
You've got no dog in the race. So.
I am not going to... as much as I will attack Trump, I am done attacking Trump supporters. There's no need for it.
I'm happy that you said that.
There's no need for it.
It's just causing you stress.
It's only causing me stress. However, the double cupping bro with the sunglasses on the back of his head, it's open season, bitch.
Lords of Apathy.